Hey guys, what's up? Happy December 1st. Where has the year gone? Like, it was just Thanksgiving like last week, right? I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's December 1st and I'm just like, geez, Christmas is right around the corner. The new year is just right after that. I mean, time is going by so fast. So today's video is going to be a little different. This is the first one that I've actually done on my channel. I'm going to be sharing with you my empties from like the past couple months. I actually had a bag full of stuff right before we moved, but whenever I was getting everything packed and ready for the move, I was just like, okay, this is trash. I'm not sure when I'm going to film the video, and I didn't want to just hang on to them. I felt like a hoarder, so I just kind of like threw them away. But this is what I've collected like in the last couple of months. So there's not a lot of stuff in here, but I felt like there was enough to film this video. I'm just going to share with you if it's something that I would repurchase, or if I've already repurchased it, or something that I just wouldn't bother with anymore. There are a few Mary Kay products in here. For those of you that don't know, I am a Mary Kay consultant, but this is 100% my honest opinion. I'm not telling you to go out and buy this stuff. I'm not telling you to buy from me. It's just stuff that I've been recently using that I really love or hate, or just, stuff that I've finished. So I'm just gonna go ahead and randomly pull these things out. First thing is the Cody Air Spun powder. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen this. This is the translucent extra coverage. I love this powder for baking, for setting the face. I love using this powder for baking. I also like to dust it when I'm dusting my powder off after I bake. I like to kind of just dust the excess powder around the rest of my face so that I can set any foundation or any cream products that I've applied. The only thing that I don't like about this powder is the smell. It has a very strong perfume smell, like a floral smell. I don't know, maybe not floral, but it definitely smells really strong of perfume. So that's the only thing that I don't like, is the smell. I have repurchased this. I went out and bought 2 more because these things are like always sold out. I guess because they're kind of like big right now, especially with everybody that talks about it. So it's kind of hard to find these. So when I find them, I pick up at least 2 of them. But this is something that I would repurchase, and I do recommend. It's a lot cheaper than the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is also a big plus because I know sometimes, that's just not in our budget. So this is definitely something that I would repurchase, and I have like 2 backups, so yes. Next is the Mary Kay Microdermabrasion Refine. This here is perfect if you have dry skin, any acne scarring, dark spots. This helps to diminish the appearance of those really well. I had a spot like on one of my cheeks, I can't remember what side, where I was poking at a pimple, and I poked it so much that it turned really dark. And within like 2 weeks of using this product, I could already see it start to fade. So I do recommend this if you have any kind of scarring, any dark spots, that you might want to try this. This is something that I have already repurchased, and I just finished this the other day, so I don't use it quite often. I think one of these lasted me about, let's see, like 8 months, and I only use it a couple times a week. So this one is not quite empty yet. It still has very little, but this is going to be pretty much be empty this afternoon. This is the Mary Kay oil-free makeup remover. I absolutely love this stuff. I used to use this back when I was like 15, 16 years old. I always have this stuff on hand. Like, this is one of the things that I buy over and over and over again. I haven't found anything that removes my eye makeup the way this does. I've tried makeup remover wipes, and for whatever reason, there's something in them that it just stings my eyes so bad. But this is something that you can use all over the face. But I love this stuff, especially for like that hard to get off eyeliner and mascara. This works wonders. I mean, this just takes it all off. It doesn't burn my eyes, it doesn't sting or anything, and it doesn't stay like super greasy. One thing that I do anyway is I wash my face right after I take my makeup off. So any residue or anything that stays from the makeup remover comes off and it doesn't feel like heavy or anything. So this is something that I've already repurchased over and over again because it's my favorite makeup remover. Next, I have the Too Faced Hangover X, I think that's how you say it. The Too Faced Hangover X Replenishing Face Primer. This is amazing. So good. I love this stuff because it does not leave like a film on my face. It feels very hydrating and my skin just absorbs it so well. I love using this primer, especially with like matte foundations, because if my foundation is too matte, it tends to settle in fine lines, especially during the winter time when my face is more dry than normal. This foundation is perfect. I love this foundation underneath my matte foundations especially, but it's very, very hydrating. So if you have really dry skin, or even if you don't have super dry skin, you just want to use this for your more matte foundations, this is perfect. This is definitely something that I would also repurchase. I haven't because I have I have tons of primers that I'm still trying to finish, and I just don't want to go out and buy more until I'm done with those. But whenever I'm ready to repurchase another primer, this is one that I'm going to be buying, and I may just pick it up sooner than that just because we're coming into the colder season and I want to make sure that I hydrate my face because it does get pretty dry during the winter. The next three products are these three concealers. These two are the Maybelline Fit Me concealers, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. The Maybelline concealers are a lot more natural. They're not as heavy. They don't have like super full coverage, but the Urban Decay does. Like this one has a lot of coverage. It's also a little more drying than the Maybelline Fit Me, so I like to use this definitely during the summer, but if I use it during the winter or when it's colder or when my skin is just a little dry, I always make sure to hydrate underneath the eye, because once I hydrate underneath the eye, this doesn't feel so dry and it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't crease. But I love the Urban Decay concealer. It blends out so well and it has a lot of coverage. So if you have like darkness underneath the eye, this is a nice concealer. And it's also really good for highlighting. Like I use this for everything. This one here is in the shade medium. So this one was more my skin color. This was more to like conceal blemishes and kind of like just when I didn't want to like highlight underneath the eye, I just wanted to cover up any dark circles. This one's the one that I would use. Would I repurchase this? Maybe, but the concealers that I've been using lately, I feel like it does what I want it to do. They don't crease, they don't feel heavy, which this one doesn't either. The concealer that I use now, it gives me the coverage that I want, and I don't feel like I need to go spend like $30, $35 for this when I have something that will do what I want it to do for like half the price. And then these are like one of my favorite concealers. This is what I'm using now with the, what is it? I use these with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is what I've been using in combination with the Maybelline, and I love the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't crease. But these are the two colors that I mostly use. 25 in the shade medium. This one has a more peachy undertone, so this one conceals the darkness underneath my eyes. And then 20 in the shade sand. This one I use for like highlighting and stuff, and I love these concealers. These I have repurchased. I have like 3 or 4 backups because I love them so much. Next is the Maybelline Master Fix setting spray, and then I have 2 of the Mary Kay setting sprays. So, okay, so this one, definitely not gonna buy. I don't know if I just got a bad bottle or what, but there's still a little bit in there which I can't get out, like it just won't come out. And the spray on this one, I just really didn't care for. It didn't, the mist wasn't as fine as I like. You know, whenever I spray myself, I like to kind of just spray it and then, you know, whatever this is. I just didn't like the spray on this. It just didn't work very nicely, and I didn't like it. So this one is definitely not a repurchase for me. I just didn't like it. I don't know, again, if it was a bad spray nozzle or if it just does that, but why take a risk? I will not be buying this again. I've gone through 2 of these bottles, and I've got one more sitting on my vanity, but this is the Mary Kay finishing spray. I really like this spray. The mist is nice. It's also manufactured by the same company as Scandinavia, or by Scandinavia, so this is kind of like one of their, I don't know if you'd call it like a sister product or something, I don't know. But I really like this spray. It doesn't take a lot of this to set your face, because the mist is just so, it's so fine, but it gives you enough where you only have to spray a couple of times and it covers your whole face. So yes, this is something that I would repurchase. I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of the Mary Kay products out of the way. So the next 3 things are actually part of my skincare routine. Let me know if that's a video that you would like to see, my skincare routine, like what products I use, which they're all by Mary Kay. If you want to see like what products I use, what I apply, how I use them, and things like that, I'd be more than happy to also film that for you. But the next 3 things are from my skincare routine. So this one is the Time Wise Repair Volume Firm Foaming Cleanser. I really like this cleanser because it foams up. Like it gives you that, like it's really, really foamy. And I just feel like when cleansers are more foamy, they are actually cleaning. So this, I've already repurchased the whole kit. This is the Volume Firm Day Cream with Sunscreen. I really like this. It's very hydrating, and again, it has a sunscreen in it. It's like SPF 30. So this gives me hydration, moisturizes my face, and then it also protects me from the sun. And then the next thing is the Volume Firm Eye Renewal Cream. I love this stuff, you guys. The eye cream is very, very, very hydrating. I always apply this before applying my concealer before baking, because as you know, whenever you bake, it can kind of like suck the moisture from underneath the eye. And so I always make sure that I hydrate before applying any concealer, and especially if I'm going to bake. But I love the applicator on this because it's got that little metal ball at the end. So it makes it really easy to apply it. It goes on really smooth, and it helps with any like puffiness. So I already have this, and I keep this actually in my vanity area because this is where I do my makeup. So I want to make sure that I hydrate before I do my makeup. So while that's like sitting there, I'm like doing the rest of my eye makeup or the rest of my face. And then this is just kind of like hydrating underneath the eye. The next few things are mascaras. And I have 5 of them here. 2 of them are the same. I'm going to go ahead and start off with these. So these are the Mary Kay Lash Intensity mascaras. This mascara was really good. Like it gave me the length, it gave me the volume. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that it was a little heavy, because even though I would curl my lashes, they would kind of fall throughout the day. So I think I just went like too hard with the mascara and applied way too much sometimes, because that's when I felt like they would start to kind of just come down during the day. And I think it's just because I put way too much on. But it definitely did give me the length, it did give me the volume. So if you have like naturally curled lashes, this would be perfect for you because you already have that curl. So this would just give you more length and more volume. But I do like this mascara. The bristles on this one are huge. And I think if you go watch my video, you can see, but look at that brush, like it's just enormous. So I didn't like using this on my lower lashes. The next one is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. This one I really like as well for my top lashes. It's very dark, it makes them very black, makes them very full. It doesn't give me the length, but it's a very nice mascara. I like using this one whenever I'm gonna wear lashes. It's just kind of like a coater mascara. It's to prep my lashes for falsies. But I do like this one as well. Would I repurchase it? Probably not for myself. The next one is the Loreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara. I honestly don't think I like this mascara very much because I don't believe I used it up. And it already smells weird, so I know that it's old, but I don't think I even finished this one, and I don't remember why. I'm not sure why I didn't like it, but I don't remember using it too much, so I'm gonna assume that I didn't really like it. So this is probably not something that I would buy again. And then the last one is also by L'Oreal. It is the Voluminous Waterproof Mascara. I think this is the waterproof version of the Carbon Black, I believe. This one I do like, and I love waterproof mascaras. But this isn't something that I would use on my lower lashes just because the brush is so big for my little lashes. I think this is definitely something that I would repurchase again because I do feel like I like this mascara. I think the only reason why I haven't bought it is because I have so many backups of other mascaras that I need to go through first that I want to try before I go out and buy more. But I did like this mascara. It did make them very dark, and this is waterproof. You can't go wrong with a waterproof mascara unless you're allergic and then you don't want to use it. But I love waterproof mascaras. I feel like it holds the curl better, and I like it when it just lasts all day and I can just, you know, go out and do stuff and my mascara is not running down my face, you know what I mean? The next thing I have is the Mary Kay lip liner, and this is in the shade Neutral. This is a very pretty, like, neutral rosy color, like almost like your lip color. It's completely out, so I can't even swatch it for you. I did really like the lip liner. It is creamy, it doesn't pull or tug, it goes on really smooth. And I use this like underneath all of my lipsticks, not really to line my lips, but also to make my lipstick last longer. I felt like it went really well with the shades that I normally wear, like the nudes and the mauves and stuff like that. So this was something that I really liked. There's a new lip liner that just came out a few months ago, and they've come out with like more colors. So the one that I use now is a different shade. It's actually medium nude, which I prefer a little bit more because it has more of a brown in it than a rose or a mauve. So that's the one that I've been using lately. But I do like their lip liners. I think they're very creamy, they glide on very smooth, and they do last a really long time. Last but not least is the Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss. I think this is like old packaging. I think they're in like new bottles or something. I bought this so long ago, but I used it till like there was no more. And I think it was that old that I needed to stop using it anyway. But this is in the color Nude. And I love these little lip glosses because they have the little mirror on the back and they have this super cool light. So I get so many like people that look at me whenever I pull out one of these lip glosses and I'm sitting there putting it on. They're like, is that a light? And I'm like, yes, it's a light, and here's my mirror. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Yeah, so see how pretty that is? And it definitely does have coverage. Like, it goes on really nice. They are a little bit sticky, but that helps with it helps with the longevity. If you don't mind like the stickiness of it, I think you'll really like these. They're not expensive either. I can't remember how much they are, but usually if it's a good product, I will pick it up again. You know, like even if this is like $15–16, I'll buy it. And I really like the color as well. So this is something that I would repurchase for sure. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't really been makeup shopping in a while. And I've gone out sometimes and bought stuff that I don't need and then I don't use, and then they expire, and then I have to throw it away, and I feel so bad because I'm like, this is like money. I'm throwing money in the trash. So I'm trying to get better at that and not buy things that I absolutely don't have to have just because I had to throw so much away before we moved, and I just felt like it was a waste. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. So I have some lip glosses that I still want to use, and that's why I haven't gone out and repurchased a lot of things actually. But this is something that if it came to it, or they went like on sale and you could get like a bunch of them or something, then I would buy it again. It's a very pretty color. They do last a really long time. And I just think the whole packaging and the idea behind it is just super cool. I love the little lights. That's it. it's empty. Time to start filling it back up. But yeah, guys, that is it for my products, my empty products, and just to kind of let you know if it's something that I would repurchase again. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. I hope you did. Let me know in the comments below what other videos you'd like to see. Also, I'm at like 975 subscribers, I think. And I will be doing a giveaway when I reach 1,000. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be posting, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be posting a giveaway. And I'm thinking I'm going to do like a giveaway of like some of my favorite products. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do as a giveaway whenever we reach 1,000 subscribers. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.